Hello everyone. So today we will be having an interview with SRC student. Hi Erin, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, thank you. So, hi everyone. My name is Eyren Ashelda and I'm an SRC member for UNITAR International University, Sabah Regional Center, and I'm also the Exco of Academic Affairs.
So for the first question, what are some effective leadership strategies that can be used with diverse teams?
Okay, so the leadership strategies in diverse terms, I would say, I think like I would say understanding the differences among your team members because you should you should know that um, every single one of your team members have their own uniqueness and their very own diverse personalities. So that is the one thing that you have to keep in mind, especially when carrying out plans where everybody's thinking is very different from the others. The second strategy, I would say, carrying out plans where everybody in the team, um, where their opinions are clearly voiced out and nobody else is left behind.
Can you explain how you and your teammates work in the decision-making process?
So personally for me, how me and my teammates work in the decision work progress is by we basically discuss to each other about what are we going to do, and then what we do afterwards is that we plan out the whole plan about the entire plan that we are supposed to do, and then we just carry them out. So that is the entire process that we have.
How do you build trust and rapport with your team members through communication?
I think how I get to connect with my team members through communication is through get to know them personally. Like for an example, I always ask them about their hobbies, what they like, where they're from. And also like what their past achievements are, just to get to know about them more personally. Because I feel like it's honestly very encouraging for me to get too close to them even more by showing genuine interest in what they have to say. And then the second one is that I always have to be transparent and honest with them because sometimes, like I said earlier, their opinions matter. And then if you don't be transparent and honest about your feelings towards your team members, then there is going to be a conflict. There is going to be some sort of dissatisfaction you have towards your team members um, because you didn't express your opinions properly. So that is very important to me when it comes to communicating with my team members. And yeah, that's it, I think.
So, what are some of the challenges you face as a student leader?
Okay, so the challenges I face as a student leader would be balancing my academic life and also my leadership responsibilities, because first of all, education is very tough. So like there's many responsibilities you have to carry out as a student. But I also have to keep in mind that I am also a student leader. So the responsibilities are quite crumpled up in the same time. So although I really value my academics, but I have to remember that there are also other responsibilities I have to carry out as well to improve the students' welfare in the campus. And then the second challenge I faced is probably would be the second challenge that I faced would probably by dealing with organizational conflicts, because as we all might know, not every organization is perfect, and there would be many arguments, and there would also be very many conflicts. So I have to, as a student leader that is also involved in the organization, I have to be able to mediate my team members and help them find common ground. So because if I don't find a way to help my team members to like find common ground towards another, like there would be a bigger problem for us. For an example, like the plans or any events that we are going to carry out as a team member as a whole might turn into a disaster. So that is very important to me and very challenging for me to do.
Okay, for the last question, do you think everyone can be a leader?
Yes, I think anybody can become a leader. I mean, as long as they have the motivation to do so, I think anybody in this world can become a leader. As long as they strive to improve themselves and also improve what needs to be improved in the organization that they are in, and maybe also their responsibilities. For an example, I think maybe if they chose to become a leader with the purpose to motivate people, then they should start setting a goal to like what they need to do to motivate these people. So that is the one thing I think to those who are planning to become a leader. And yeah, I think anybody can become a leader as long as you have the will to do so. And one thing that people need to understand is that although you can become a leader, you must remember to not lose yourself in the process, because sometimes as a leader you're leading a lot of people in one go, but sometimes some leaders, they forgot how to lead themselves in a better way. So I think that's the reason, I think that's the one criteria that people needs to know about. Yeah, that's it, I think.
Thank you so much for coming to our interview. Hope you have a nice day.
Okay, thank you so much for having me here. Okay.